Hi friends, let's talk about sugar cravings. Is it possible to stop craving sugar? I'm guessing that in the past, if you have attempted to lose weight, that you have changed your eating habits and that it has felt like torture. It's felt like a punishment for something that you did wrong because you're not allowing yourself to have the things that you want. But is it possible to not even want it? First, let me tell you who you're talking to here. I used to refer myself as a cookie monster. When I was in nursery, I would just get in there and all I would want was the cookies in the closet. And so they called me the cookie monster. When I was young, I asked my dad if I could eat sugar right out of the bag with a spoon. When I got older, I would save up all my pennies to buy a store-bought cake, and I would eat the entire thing by myself. And there weren't really many restrictions placed on me when it came to my dessert consumption. So, flash forward, I studied exercise physiology in college, and afterwards, I continue to study nutrition because it just fascinates me and I love it. But it really bothered me that even with all that education and being a grown woman, that I still felt out of control around sugar. And so something that I tried to do was back in March of 2018, I tried the Whole30. And for those of you who don't know what the Whole30 is, the Whole30 is basically a paleo eating style. So it not only cuts out flour and sugar, but a lot of other things as well. So when I first decided to take that on, I was terrified because I don't think I'd ever gone a day in my life without eating sugar. So, and then I was going to go cold turkey for 30 days. And let me tell you, I accomplished those 30 days, but it felt like torture. It felt like willpower and exertion and white knuckling and a lot of just deprivation. It was hard. I did it, but you can probably guess that once those 30 days were over, I kind of celebrated by eating the thing that I craved the most at that point was pancakes. So I ate a lot of pancakes that day that I finished and thereafter, and I gained all the weight back. And again, I'm honestly not a person who puts on a lot of weight easily, but the thing that really got under my skin was that I couldn't control myself. So this is why this experience that I had, and you probably had similar ones, illustrates why there are a lot of weight loss strategies that just try to accommodate for the sugar craving, assuming that there's nothing we can do about it, it's never going to go away. So they do things like, here's a healthy dessert, so you don't have to give up the desserts, but here's a healthy option. Or they say, here's a point system, or here's how many calories you can have, and you can have those things as long as they fit into these parameters. Or you have the anti-weight loss culture that says it's all just torturous awfulness, it's impossible, so you might as well not even try, right? But I want to tell you, as a reformed cookie monster, that it is absolutely possible to stop craving sugar. And I want to tell you that it has nothing to do with the amount of time that you go off of it. Because for me, and again, I don't know if maybe you would argue that 30 days wasn't long enough, but I know, I can guarantee that if I still had the mindset that I was having during that process, that I never would have been able to stop craving those things that were causing a net negative in my life. So what I teach my clients is to rewire the reward system in your brain. It's possible that right now, or for me in the past, what it looked like was I would desire, for example, a cookie, and I would either eat it or I would try to push that desire down. But now what I do is I feel the desire and I just allow it to be there. And that takes some practice. It sounds like a subtle difference, but it has been a game changer for me. So I teach my clients to understand how their brain works, understand their emotions and the hormones that make you feel like if you don't eat that cookie right now, you are going to die. So again, before it felt like whenever I would want something like that and I was trying to improve the way that I was eating, it felt like distracting myself by taking a walk or reading a book or scolding myself, telling myself that you shouldn't want that, and just pushing down on those feelings. And when we resist our emotions, they don't go away. They come back stronger. And it feels like this urgent, I'm going to die if I don't eat that right now. But now I can honestly say that it feels easy. And I'm not saying that you have to cut out sugar entirely, because desire is not a problem, right? It's over desire that causes a net negative effect in our lives. So I still eat sugary things, but I eat them when Jamie wants to eat them, not when I feel that urgent, compelling message in my brain that makes me want to eat them really badly. So if you would like to experience what it's like to just eat your favorite foods that are causing weight gain in your life, just when you want to and not in a way that is detrimental to your health, then please reach out to me. I would love to help you and teach you and get you to the point where maintaining your ideal weight for life is easy. I can honestly say that I don't crave it, and so it's not hard to eat the way that I'm eating. It's completely sustainable because I don't have those cravings. So I know that that is possible for you as well.